Sonia? Oh, yes.
You wanted to see me, Avril?
Oh, yes, Sarah.
Right, thank you, Rachel. I think that's all. Come off, please.
Yes.
Is something wrong?
No.
Not as far as I'm concerned. Only I am in charge here, and if something happens, I like to know firsthand. Please, sit down. Have you and Charles had a run-in recently?
Yes, well, I suppose you could call it that.
Well, would you like to tell me about it?
There's not much to tell. I offered to get Charles some very private information about a certain person. But then I couldn't go through with it. If it had been made public, it would have ruined their career.
And Charles proposed to do that?
I think so.
Thank you.
Look, Avril, I know Charles doesn't trust me. Now, I may hate Ken Masters, but the stock market likes him. Those shares are a good investment. Or would you rather I put my money into a building society like a sensible little girl?
Sarcasm I can do without.
Well, I'm sorry. It's just all I'm getting are bad vibes.
Good. I'm glad you're picking them up, because believe me, they're all right. Look, I know it's not much comfort, but for what it's worth, I'm on your side. Only please, in future, if you're going to do someone a favor, let me know first.
Especially if it's for Charles Freer.
Right.
Ah, for heaven's sake, Gerald, calm down.
I'm sorry, Charles, but when Polly said what she did, I could have cheerfully throttled her.
I know the feeling.
You don't think, in this one instance, that it would be a good idea if we joined forces with your father? Do you?
No, I do not. Look, I want to help Abby just as much as you do, but that certainly is not the way.
Well, I just feel so damned helpless. Words of comfort aren't much use, are they?
It's quite obvious that Hudson's exactly like my old man. You can forget about appealing to his better nature or even arguing reason and logic. There's only one thing that'll make either of them pause and just possibly reconsider, and that's put them under a threat. We don't know enough about this man, Gerald. So start digging and go way back.
I greatly appreciate you taking the time to show me around, Edward. Sure is a fine estate you got here.
Yeah, I was certainly fortunate to be brought up in such surroundings. So was my son. No need for protection like that here.
These days, you never know when you're going to need it. I suppose Charles will inherit Highfield?
Possibly. Or William.
Okay, Edward, you've made your point.
You think we can dispense with lawyers for tonight?
Only if you're agreeable. I mean, this is just a little family get-together, isn't it? There's no need to go turning it into a board meeting.
I certainly think Abby would find it a lot easier.
Do you approve of a woman that runs off and leaves her son, Edward? Warren did all he could to make that girl happy.
With respect, Robert, he must have been doing something wrong. Idyllically happy women are not in the habit of leaving their husbands. Not when a child's involved.
See here, Edward, I like you. I like you a lot. We kind of think along the same lines. Once this matter's straightened out, who knows, maybe we can do business together. I reckon I could help you a lot.
Really? I can't see how.
I can. I hear you just bought triple oil in Texas, and then there's those condominiums you're planning to build in Florida.
Oh, 10 out of 10, Robert.
Well, you're poaching on my territory. When it's a friend, I don't mind. Enemies, that's different.
My philosophy entirely.
Thank you. Now, let's get back to this other matter. I don't like being shoved into a corner. No one's saying that she can't see the boy. If she could just modify her demands a little, I think we could come up with a compromise that make everybody happy.
Good. Because I don't think either of us wants this to be dragged into the courts, do you?
Hell no. I'm glad we had this talk, Edward. I feel we now know where we both stand.
you mean you want it back?
It's like I said, I'd feel happy if it was in my own hands. At least I'd know where it was.
In other words, you don't trust me. This isn't you speaking, Mike, it's Sarah. But as a matter of fact, I haven't got it.
What do you mean you haven't got it?
Don't sound so alarmed. At this precise moment of time, it is sitting in a safety deposit box in my bank. That secure enough for you? See you later.
What length is she? 15 foot. Oh, it's a rowing boat.
No, it isn't, Jack. Listen.
Oh, sorry. Barracuda and Spring are already on the market, and soon they'll be Orcadian. Now, this is the economy class. Simple enough for anybody to sail. 2 berths and collapsible cuddy.
Ah, something cheap and cheerful.
Yeah, something like that. Now, what sail plan do you reckon?
Ah, well, now what you need is something nice and simple. And you can't beat your standing low. Something like that.
Thank you, Jack. You just won me a fiver.
Huh?
That's what Emma bet me you'd go for.
Well, only because she's got brains as well as beauty.
Hello, Tom, Emma. Jack, wonder if I could have a word with you?
Yeah, it's nice to see you again. Go on through.
Oh, thank you. Orcadian.
Ken, I've already told you I haven't made up my mind yet. In any case, Relton have got first refusal.
Oh, yes, I know that. But I think I'll be in a better position to sell that boat than anyone. At the end of the day, that's what counts, Jack, isn't it? Numbers.
What, you sell more than Relton? Oh, come off it, Ken.
Well, not at the moment, no. But just between you and me, I'm in the process of buying up a French company. And that'll give me a sales outlet not only in the UK, but in the south of France as well. Now, that's something Relton haven't got. What are they offering you, Jack?
Oh, I tell you, we haven't talked.
And when you do, I'll up it by 10%, all right?
Right.
Great. We'll do business yet, Jack.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure we will. Oh, Ken, did you sell any of those engines?
We don't want any, do you?
Me? No, thanks, no.
Oh, that's a relief. They've all gone.
Huh?
Yeah. Yes, I put them in a jumble cell further down the coast. Shifted the lot. Made a nice little profit. Surprised you didn't think of that, Jack. See you.
You ever wonder about the past, Jackson?
No, sir, I can't say that I ever do.
Maybe it only happens to you when you start to get old. You know, my ancestors could have come from a place like this.
If you like, sir, while we're here, I could get a genealogist to trace your roots, so to speak.
Yeah, do that. Background. That's what makes the English so damn sure of themselves. You've double-checked your lawyer.
Yes, sir. He's 100% certain that even if they did take us to court, we'd still win.
Good. So I sure don't want to drag my family through court again unless I have to. I don't want to go through all that again.
Well, how was he? Not too good. In fact, his lap time's gone backwards. He's just not concentrating. Well, you'll have to sort it out, Sarah. I've got a meeting. Right. Refuel her, Jerry.
Don't tell me.
Yeah, you're bloody awful. You're not accelerating enough out of the turn, and that last marker, half a dozen boats could have got inside you.
Yeah, sorry. I seem to have got it together today.
Well, it's not good enough, Leo. You and that boat have got to become one. Now go out again, and this time concentrate.